Hello everyone, welcome to our podcast, the Podcast. And for our guest speakers here, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm JOVAN RUSSEL de BALANON.
I'm DESIREE BANAñya, just call me Des.
Okay, we have some wonderful guests right here, and for what we're gonna discuss is you thought of the discussion about depression, right? So why did you choose this certain topic actually? And by the way, since we're talking about depression, some disclaimer here. And go ahead.
I guess for me to say, depression is one of the most lower energy for us humans. So depression is just like, for example, if you are doing some things na nakaka-drain ganon, or some kind of activity is parang tingin mo kahit na may ginagawa ka, parang nanghihina ka ganon. Tapos katulad ng isa pa, yung pag nagpupuyat ka, isa po yun kasi ang energy natin is kailangan dapat kailangan 10 dapat matulog na tayo, di ba?
Yeah, true.
Tapos ano pa ba? Examples of depression is lack of energy, tapos weak mind.
Yeah, you feel like you're in your very lowest.
Yes, I feel like I'm tired the whole day.
Yeah, and of course, parang there's the hopefully di naman sa personal experience mo parang you want to die in a way. Maybe you just wanna crawl out of your skin. That type of feeling.
Yes.
One of the reason is hindi mo nasasabi yung nararamdaman mo like that.
True. And why do you think na parang di natin masabi na di natin ma-express sa ibang tao ngayon?
Kasi minsan nahihiya tayong magsabi kung ano yung nararamdaman natin.
Like ano siya, para siyang, di ba Des? Para siyang ang hirap i-explain ng nararamdaman mo kasi hindi nila pakikinggan yun. Or huhusgahan ka lang nila sa takbo or nagiging araw mo.
Feel mo hindi nila
May intindihan.
Oo.
And isa rin sa what I think is the reason why a lot of people don't really speak up about their own depression is, of course, they're inability to do so because they're already at their lowest. And secondly is, hope you guys agree on this, but the word depression has been used so much to the point that like everyone can just use the word depression, even
Yes.
though like they're in the state that they're not. Of course, their feelings are still valid if they're
Yes, Mr. Peñaflor.
if they're sad, but to use the word depressed is a bit like a bit too much or overpowering for what they're truly feeling.
Yes.
Because there are moments where you have a bad day, I'm depressed, but in truth you're just feeling that certain, like, you're just feeling sadness.
Yeah, you're just okay, pero
Yeah, you're still not like you're not like beaten up to the very ground,
Yeah.
but you still can recover. Although maybe being insensitive here, maybe I'm being insensitive here, but yes, their feelings are still valid though. But there are people out there that are really depressed, clinically depressed actually.
yes.
That
Turn into suicidal.
yeah, that could turn suicidal because
Yes.
they cannot really speak up for themselves. And my point earlier, like the word depression is being used too much, that a lot of people use the word I'm depressed, to the point where those who are really depressed thinks if they say they are depressed, they are just fishing for attention in the internet, especially now that there is the internet. Like, people can already speak up their minds like all the time for a lot of people.
Yes.
So what's your thoughts from what I just said?
Ako muna, Mr. PEñAFLOR.
Go
So, for me, depression is the activity to do less.
Mm-hmm.
And, for example, kasi minsan nangyari sa akin yun eh. So, andun ako sa bahay namin.
Mm-hmm.
Tapos noon, maraming assignments, ACADS, mga pinapagawa sa school na kailangang tapusin. For example, kunwari, binigyan ka ng task to do. Tapos 3 days lang yun.
Yes.
Tapos kailangan magawa mo siya in that date and exact due.
Mm-hmm. I know that feeling.
Yes. Tapos, yun nga. Dumating ako sa point na hindi ko na alam gagawin ko. So, ang ginawa ko na lang is parang medyo nakakaiyak yung sitwasyon na yun.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi nga, parang drain ka na, tapos hindi mo na alam yung gagawin mo to the point na hindi mo na ma-resolve yung problem mo dun about sa depression.
From when was this ba? When did this happen?
Way back, grade 10.
Grade 10.
Yes, grade 10 ako. I studied at National Trade School.
Mm.
In that time, pa grade 11 na ako. I didn't know na darating ako sa point na yun eh. Kasi, may isa pa nga yung buti na lang talaga nataguyod ko kasi kahit na naging 75 yung grade ko for English, 75 siya. So, nangangamba ako na baka hindi ako graduate. Buti na lang talaga, tinulungan ako ng pinsan ko.
This was when meron na yung K-12 thing.
Yes.
Because I never really experienced yung K-12 because I was I was still in the old curriculum, and so I don't really know the experience of experiencing like how many extra years was that? Like 4?
Yes, 4.
Extra 4 years in like high school, and some I heard is like after like I think grade 6 and grade 7, it's like they're already giving you guys like college level like subjects, even though it's kind of
a huge
curve,
high school.
Yeah, a huge curveball killing you guys just after you guys just finished grade 6. Although that's all I just heard from the K-12, so it's a huge impact to the students.
Diba actually ang K-12 is para daw maging advance yung karunungan mo.
Yes.
Pag tumungtong ka ron sa may college. So, ang opinions and thoughts ko naman doon, I think parang dinagdagan lang nila ng problema yung estudyante.
That is true. And one thing na in-advertise rin nila is, kung matapos mo K-12, you can already look for work out there, which is completely false, completely a lie, because I'm already like 24 years old, so I'm supposed to be looking for a job, but I'm still studying, and looking around like outside and through online, there is no such thing as a requirement where you're just a K-12. It's always like college graduate. That's all they're looking for.
Pero biruin mo kasi, di ba? Bali, 2 years yung nadagdag.
Yeah.
So, sa 2 years na yun, dapat imbis na graduate ka na, nag-aaral ka pa, mas tumagal lang lalo.
Yeah, that's true. Although, let's go back to the topic na depression. Like, kayo kaya, like, do you have a personal experience or about depression?
Yes. Nung nagka-family problem kami, I think grade 8 ako nun. Feeling ko, wala akong mapagsasabihan kasi may problema din yung family ko. Like that. Kaya yun, nung grade 8 ako, nagsusugat na din ako ng sarili ko. Buti na lang.
Naglaslas? Like ganon?
Yeah, last.
Ganon. Buti na lang, hindi naman dumating sa depression.
So, parang at least sinasabi mo na parang hindi naman nasa yung that certain level of depression na yung very hopeless na. At least you had the chance to actually
resolve the problem.
Like stand up for yourself, which is we're glad to hear that you're still here with us. For me, my personal experience about depression, I can't really say depression because I haven't really clinically check it up for myself. Is when I was still in is it okay to actually like baka
go.
parang what is like
a
bit kung i-mention ko yung previous
sige lang, go lang.
Okay. I was in university back then, still studying IT, which is I'm also studying IT here in SLC. Their expectation is so high for their students. Actually, like
yes.
You're always gonna hear that stories
yes.
And as you guys already like heard about, there's a lot of history about people like offing themselves.
Yes.
Ang nalaman ko naman, kailangan dun talaga sagad yung puwet doon, lalo sa engineering.
Yeah, I had so many like sleepless nights just so I can like pass my requirements for.
Yes.
And sometimes your effort is not even gonna be enough just for that, because I actually failed because my group mates are I'm not gonna insult them, but lackluster when it comes to like their effort because it's already finals for me. I'm already third year back then. And I was grouped up with like the worst like students, like the ones sitting in the back,
okay.
the loud ones, the one who has like so many absences already. I was paired with them when we were given like the final project for third year.
Yes.
Which I should be fourth year by then already, but I don't know what happened. Like of course I will admit I had my fault when it comes to the issue, because I didn't know how to program, but I know the house and the when and house of like how a program works, but I cannot like do it myself. But then like it's not just about the project. Some of our members kind of got too personal to each other. Like there are fights. Like you can really tell like their stares like a stabs like a knife when they like look at you. But from there on, like they didn't do anything. I couldn't really salvage it anymore, even though I'm already desperate on finishing this project. I keep telling them like I want to finish this already. Like it's
so
let bygones be bygones already. Like
you gave them some scores or not with your project?
the how we did our evaluation is like we're given like each papers with our with each of our members written in there, and you know what, I gave them the proper scoring, but then we still failed because there's still the what's that thing where they're gonna judge you, not judge, but they're gonna sit in front of you and you're gonna try and sell them your project, your code. I don't know the proper term for that, but you know, after that we failed. We're given like another year to resalvage it. They didn't do anything. I couldn't do anything, so that's when I got hit by the the thing we're talking about. So how many years we work on that? 2 years.
Oh.
Yeah. At the first year, it's still working because one of our project leader is still like managing everything. Like we're giving tasks, we do our tasks, and then I don't know, like our project leader left. I don't know, maybe like personal issues from the members, or maybe personal issues from somewhere else. But that already happened. We failed our project, and I'm back in school. Like, it just a constant reminder to me that like you could have done this, you could have done that, like you could have salvaged this, you could have passed that subject, to the point where I can't really focus anymore, and that's when I really felt like paranoid, anxious, because, yeah, because it's a huge hit to me that you can't do this, you're not worth it for this school. So another disclaimer again, I don't know if there's someone out there in keeping count on that, like how many students already killed themselves, but I probably would have been part of these statistics when I stood like in the in the balcony of the school, and I'm thinking about it, maybe, but maybe this will just probably break my legs and make it worse. Yeah, but then it's like I couldn't do it. It's good that I couldn't do it, because if I did, be much worse for me.
Yes.
So from there on, after that semester, I took my break from school because I can't really handle anything. I can't.
You're so stressed out.
Yeah, I'm so stressed out for that school because if I'm gonna enroll back there, they'll probably be there to it's gonna be distracting again because there are already personal vendettas already. If I look at this person, I'm just gonna be stressed out for the entire day. So yeah. So somebody happens. I almost killed myself, but there's a in between story there, which is one reason I believe why depression is so common here in the Philippines.
Yes.
The physicist or the what do you call this, psychologist, psychiatrist.
Yes.
They charge so high.
Why?
They charge so high just to actually listen to you. That was just like an assessment when I tried to actually talk to a doctor for my condition, and the what do you call this? The guy, that's counselor, just suggested it for me. Like, hey, look at this doctor. Go find this doctor and go talk to him. First one might be free because it's just the assessment. I went to that doctor. I talked about my problems, and then suddenly, at the end of our session, oh, by the way, here's the bill.
How many? How many is your bill?
It's still 3 digits, but somewhere around 9 or 8.
One session lang.
For one session. I don't have that much money to keep going to that doctor, okay? And at first I thought it's just the assessment. So it's gonna be free. like at first for me it's like I need water. At first thought for me it's like, oh, assessment, good. Maybe you're feeling this, then like next session or two, that's when the payment comes. That would be acceptable for me. But assessment, and they bill me now. I actually didn't pay for that. I walked out and passed by the cashier, and hopefully no one actually saw me. Yeah. So that's one issue I believe is the problem. They don't really
Afford to
yeah
consult doctor.
yeah they can't afford a doctor to actually to assess them about their depression. Inexpensive and yeah, it's expensive, and this should be free actually. Like it's supposed to be government funded, from what I believe. So, what do you guys think?
So, here's the topic. Any tips for the kids or teens na nagkakaroon ng depression ngayon on how do they resolve or how
Let's start with you first. From the top of your head, what advice can you give to the younglings to overcome depression?
actually sa sobrang dami kong pinagdaanan, for me lang maglibang ka lang, tapos gawin mo yung mga gusto mo, tapos enjoy life.
So parang
Just go with the flow.
Just go with the flow.
So that I'm not saying distract yourself, pero distract yourself from depression.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
like, go talk to your friends.
And go talk to your friends who values you.
Mm-hmm.
And then make time for them.
Yeah, because there's always gonna be people that will care for you.
Yes.
Yeah. You're not.
Even if they don't ask you to care for them,
Because
magiging concern sila sa'yo.
they won't really know that you are feeling these feelings when you don't really speak up. Because think of a friend of yours, and what do you think is like he's feeling? You don't really know, right?
Yes. Pero nasa sayo pa rin kung bali parang foundation lang sila na kung gusto mong tumaas or bumaba, kung gusto mong pigilan yung sarili mo na na hindi malugmok sa depression or magi-stuck ka na lang doon.
Yeah, because in a way it's just still you that can help yourself. How about you, Ate? Like any advice to the generation?
For me, mas okay na masabi mo lahat ng nararamdaman mo, sabihin mo sa friends mo or sa family mo, and just go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Like whatever happens.
Parang you guys are familiar with the word like stoicism. Parang
Slices.
is parang I can't really tell. Like parang Marcus Aurelius thing. It's when you actually don't let your feelings actually get the better of you. Something like that. Although some people will say that stoicism is just you suppressing your feelings, now mostly trying to control your feelings. So that's what I actually tried. So when I was in my lowest, like I tried to be stoic. I read books about this certain topic, stoicism and stuff, and it actually worked. Like even if bad things happen to me.
Stoicism is a person who can endure pain or hardship without showing their feelings or complaining.
Yes, parang something like that. Although it kind of goes deeper than that, but that's like the surface level of surface level. But there's like an entire book about it. But I advise, that's my only advice to the generation is, go read a book or something. Like, distract yourself.
Go read some books or going to gym.
Yeah,
or,
also gym.
Yes, gym.
Gym really works. And talk to your friends.
Yes.
So, so pretty much we shared our personal
Insights or opinions.
opinions, our personal experiences in depression, and I think we got somewhere with this talk right here. So I don't think there's much to be discussed anymore, unless you guys wanna say something. Last final chance to speak up.
No, for me, none na. So, na-express ko naman na lahat or nasabi ko na lahat ng mga experiences and opinions ko about depression.
Yeah. About you, ate?
Wala na din.
Okay. So, pretty much...
How do we end this?
Yeah, I think we can end the podcast from here on. It's I think we got the we got the minimum requirement already, right? So thanks everyone for listening to the Sheesh podcast.
And I'm Jovan Russell di Balanon. Just call me Jobs.
And I'm DESIREE BANAñya. Just call me Des.
And I forgot to introduce myself from the beginning. I'm ADRIEL Allen PEñAFLOR, and this is the Sheesh podcast. And we'll see you another time, I think, hopefully. Good night.
Bye guys. Bye.
Hello. Mic test.
Hello, mic test, sound check. Yung nandun sa kasabihan.
Kung mag-reas ka,
No to
college graduate.
graduate ka na.
The Sheesh podcast.
Yes, bye.
Sheesh podcast.